Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up a fully local AI coding agent inside VS Code using Gemma 4, Google's latest open source model that runs entirely on your machine. To show you what it can really do, I gave it a real challenge. Build a complete landing page for the startup called Pitch Zero, feature section, praising TS animation, all split into 3 files. It finished everything under 15 minutes, fully offline and at the zero cost. So in this video, I'll walk you through the entire setup from scratch, installing Olama, setting up the right Gemma 4 model with the proper context length, and configuring the continue extension inside VS Code. So by end, you'll have a fully working local coding agent that can genuinely replace your GitHub Copilot. I will also help you to choose the best Gemma 4 size for your hardware, because each option behave very differently, and picking the right one give you the perfect balance of speed and the capabilities. And I'm testing this on my Windows machine with 32 GB of RAM, but you can follow along almost any decent laptop or desktop. And for the Mac and Linux users, I have added the complete setup guide in my GitHub so you don't miss anything. With that, let's jump into today's video. Alright, before we download anything, let me quickly show you which model best works for your hardware. So head over to olama.com/library and search for Gemma 4. And you can see it is updated 4 days ago and support vision, tool calling, audio and many more. But what I interested today is the model sections right here. Gemma 4 comes in two categories. First, Edge model, E2B and E4B. E stand for effective parameters. These are optimized for the local deployment on the modest hardware. E4B has 8 billion total parameters, but only 4 billion active during the inference. 9.6 GB download, 128K context, Q4KM optimized out of the box. This is your default choice if you are under 16 GB RAM. Now workstation models 26B and 31 billion parameters. The 26B is a memory mixture of expert, 26 billion total parameters but only 4 billion active at a time. Basically every time it generates a word in your response, only 4 billion parameters do the work instead of 26 billion. So you get the reasoning quality of a large model at the inference cost of small one. So 18 GB download, 256 context. So if you have 24 GB RAM with a modest hardware, this is the one you can try. 31 billion dense. Every parameter fires on every pass. More consistent output but slower and heavier. Only worth it on 32 GB plus RAM. One thing to worth noting, MOE saves the compute, not the RAM. You still need enough memory to load all the model weights. I'm actually going to do a dedicated video exactly how to calculate the RAM requirements based on your model weight. That will make this much clearer. For this setup, I'm going with the 26B model. Alright, that's a model selection. Now before we hit the download, let me show you exactly what we are building. Because once you see the flow, everything makes sense. So these setups have 4 moving parts. Together they turn your laptop into fully AI coding machine. So first is the VS Code. This is a code editor, you already know this one. Then continue, the AI engine inside the VS Code. Free and open source. And this is what I replaced with the GitHub Copilot. Now continue has 2 modes. Chat mode, you ask a question, it answers. Standard back and forth. Agent mode, this is where it's get powerful. In agent mode, continue can take actions autonomously. It can read and write files, edit code, run the terminal commands, all without you approving every single step. Not just an autocomplete, full autonomous agent running locally. Next, Olama. This runs a local server on your machine at localhost port number 11434. Think of it as a bridge between the continue and the model. Continue send the HTTP post request here with a prompt. Olama process them and serve the response back. And Gemma 4, the actual intelligence, loaded into RAM through Olama. This is what generate the code and make the decisions. So the flow is simple. You type a prompt in continue, it fires HTTP post request to the local host 11434. Olama passes it to Gemma 4, the model generate the response and continue act on it. Create or editing files directly on your workspace. Automatically, no approvals, no copy paste. The entire loop runs on your machine, nothing leaves and zero cost. Alright, now you understand the architecture, let's build this step by step. Great, now the first step, let's open the PowerShell and run this single command. This pulls the latest Olama installer and run it directly. No downloading exe files, no clicking through the installer. Once it finishes, verify the installed correctly. You should see the Olama version it installed. Now Olama automatically start as a background service. Open your browser and hit localhost colon 11434. You should see this Ollama is running. This is your local model server live on your machine. Now let's pull the model. I'm going with the 26B as discussed. This is going to download 17 GB, so depending upon your connection, this takes a while. You will see it pulling the manifest, then model layers coming down one by one. So let it run. So once it hit 100% and says success, you are automatically drop into REPL. So let's do a quick sanity check. I will ask to write a Python function to reverse the linked list. And look at the response. Iterative approach, recursive approach, full explanation, clean code. That is Gemma for 26B running entirely on your machine. And while that is generating, let's pull up the task manager. And look at this one. Ollama is sitting at 48.4% CPU, 18.8 GB memory. That's a model loaded and actively working. The VS Code, Chrome, everything else still running alongside. And look at this network column, flat zero, nothing going out, everything happening right here on this machine. That's 100% offline. Now type /by to exit from REPL. Now let's check what is loaded here. You can see Gemma 4 26B, 19 GB in RAM, 100% CPU. And here is important one, context is 4096. That's the default, and for simple chat that is good. But for the agentic work where the continue is packing your prompt with the file content, tool result, conversation history all into a single request, the 4096 fill up so fast and the model start losing its context silently. So we need to bump this up. So here is the thing, there is no CLI flag to set the context length in the Ollama directly. And the right way is to update this permanently using the mode file. So 2 lines, that's all it takes. This creates a named variant called Gemma for agent with a 16384 context baked in permanently. Now run it and exit. And then verify. Gemma for agent 19 GB 100% CPU context is now 16384. Notice the model says it didn't change, still 19 GB because the context length doesn't affect how much RAM the model weight takes. It only affects the KV cache allocation on top. So you get 4x more context headroom with no change in your base memory footprint. Alright, we increase the context length and this is the model we are going to use inside VS Code. Great. Now let's set up the continue extension as our coding agent. You can press Ctrl Shift X or open the extensions tab here and search for continue and install it. You will see right here continue open source AI coding agent. Around 2.6 million downloads, and this is a leading free alternative to GitHub Copilot. Apache 2.0 license, completely open source. So once it installed, you may need to restart the VS Code for the extension to appear on the left sidebar. Click on the continue icon, you will get a nice clean chat window with all the bells and whistles. Click on the model selector at the bottom. You will see no models currently configured. So click add chat model. The add chat model dialog opens and look at the provider dropdown. You will see a lot of options here. Azure OpenAI, Google Gemini API, Mistral, Ollama, OpenAI. Both cloud and local providers are in one place. In our case, we are going with Ollama, our local provider. Select Ollama from the list on the model selection, set it auto detect. This tells continue to automatically pick up whatever the model Ollama has loaded. Then click connect. That's it. This is how you can connect local model to VS Code. Simple, clean, no API key. Alright, now you will notice a configuration.yml file opens automatically after connecting. And look at the configurations here. Name as local configuration, version and schema. But under the models you have two entries currently. First one provider as LM Studio, API based localhost 1234. And this came as part of our previous video on setting up coding agent with LM Studio. So if you are running LM Studio on your side, you can follow this video. I'll tag it here. And the second entry provider as Ollama, model auto detect. This is the one continue just generated when we connected. Now click on the model dropdown in the continue window and look at this. You see all the models from both LM Studio as well as Ollama loaded here automatically. Notice Quen 3.52 billion, which is actually coming from LM Studio. And you can switch between any of this model based on your coding task. Suppose you want vision task, grab E4B which support vision. And if you got a heavy reasoning task, stick with 26 billion parameter from Gemma 4. Great, now I'll show you something interesting here. Let's hardcode a specific model so that there is no surprises. So let me clean this configuration up. Remove the LM Studio entry, remove the auto detect entry, and point directly to Gemma 4 agent, our custom model with 16K context baked in. Save it. Now come back to the continue chat window. On the model dropdown, show only one model, Gemma 4 agent. This is how you can hardcode a specific model in the configuration file. Alright, we have pointed our local model to the continue coding agent. Now let's create a workspace folder for our project. This create a fresh folder and open it directly in VS Code. And look at the continue panel now. Gemma 4 agent loaded. Context 16K. Olama is running in the background at the local host 11434. Nothing changed, nothing broke, model is ready. Agent is wired in, workspace is open. This is a full setup done in 3 simple steps. First, Olama install, Gemma 4 pulled and configured with the right context, and continue connected and logged into our model. Great, now let's actually use it. Alright, now let's start with something simple. Just ask to create a hello.html file with a green text on the dark background. One prompt, let's see what happens. And you can see it generated a code instantly. There is a create file button sitting on top of the code block. That save hello.html to the workspace manually. But this is not how you want to work. We want to auto save our file. For that, let's go to the tools section quickly. Click on the gear icon, go to the tools, and you can see around 14 built-in tools there. Read file, create new file, terminal command, view differences, edit existing file, and more. And look at the default setting carefully. Some tools like read file and file globe search are already set automatic. But important one, create new file, run terminal commands are set ask first by default. That means every time the agent want to create a file or run the terminal command, it will stop and ask you for your approval. The difference is simple. Automatic means the agent act without asking. Ask first means it pause and wait for you to approve every single action. For fully autonomous coding agent, you can set everything automatic and choice is yours. But here is the key thing, the banner at the top says all. All the tools are disabled in chat mode. Switch to the plan or agent mode to use the tools. That's why the file did not create automatically. Chat mode is just a conversation. Agent mode is where it actually works. Great, that's a quick walkthrough on the agent tools option. Alright, now let's get into the agent mode. Click on the chat drop down at the bottom and select agent. Now let's give it a real task. I'm going to ask to build a complete landing page for my startup called Pitch Zero, an AI-powered investor pitch scoring platform. I want the hero section with the headlines, CTA, feature section, how it works, pricing tiers, dark professional team with a purple accent, and all three files index.html, style.css, and app.js. So let's hit enter and see what it generates. And look at this interesting stuff happening here. Completely different behavior from the chat mode. It says I'll start exploring the current directory to see the existing structure. It's already using the read tool autonomously. Then continue will create index.html. You can see it the file tab opening in real time. Now it's moving to the style.css automatically. It's working through the task on its own. And now on the app.js, scroll animation, smooth navigation. Now here is something interesting. Watch this message. It says, I notice I accidentally named the CSS file index.css instead of style.css. I will now rename it. And it ran the terminal command mv index.css style.css directly in your PowerShell terminal. And that's run terminal command tools firing automatically. The agent caught its own mistake, corrected, and moved on. No human intervention. Great, files are done. Now you can see all three files in our project workspace. So let's open it. On the PowerShell, let's run the HTML file. Select Chrome and there it is. The pitch zero, master your pitch with AI intelligence. Hero section, CTA buttons, key feature section, instant scoring, actionable insight and investor readiness. How it works with three number steps. Simple pricing, starter at 0, Pro at $49, Enterprise at custom. Dark professional team, exactly what we asked. Purple accent throughout. Smooth scroll animation on the feature cards. Fully responsive layout. Alright, that's a full agent coding setup. Olama running locally, Gemma 426B, loaded in RAM, continue wired into VS Code as a fully autonomous coding agent, and a complete startup landing page to prove it works. Think about what it just happened. One prompt, a professional landing page. Hero section, features, pricing, animation. Three separate files generated under 15 minutes, running on a regular Windows laptop, no GPU. And this is just a beginning. And these models are getting smarter and faster. Setup like this are going to replace GitHub Copilot, Cursor, or Cloud Code. Running locally, completely private. And your code never leaves your networks. That's a level of security no cloud tool can offer. And this is our 12th video in our local AI series, where we have been exploring the best free open source AI tools available right now. So check the playlist, there is a lot in there worth grabbing. And I have updated the GitHub with a full setup guide for this video. All the commands covered for Windows, Linux and Mac. And if you enjoy this one, hit the like button and share it to reach a larger AI community. Drop your hardware spec and your questions in the comments. I would like to know what you're running and your outcome. Take care and see you on the next one.